What are the best ways to get into that learning work flow state? How do you get into the mental zone? This is your host, Jim Kwik, the host of the Kwik Brain podcast. I'm your brain coach. And one of the most popular chapters in Limitless was how to access flow states. If you've ever been in a place where you feel your best and you perform your best, that is a state of mind. And remember, all learning, like life, is state dependent. And it's not something you have to just hope that you're going to enter. It's something you could do through design. And so I'm going to share with you a few strategies on how to access flow states. If you want to go deep into this, make sure you sign up for our free brain animal assessment. This is where we show you your dominant brain type. You can do that at mybrainanimal.com. So what are some of the ways to get into that flow state when you're working or when you're learning or you're studying? Entering a flow state where you're fully immersed and you're engaged in your activity, it could significantly enhance your learning and your working effectiveness, your efficiency. So here are some quick tips, practical quick tips to help you tap into flow states more reliably. Number one, choose the right challenge. What do I mean by that? Flow occurs at the intersection of skill and challenge. Capability and challenge. The task should be challenging enough to engage you, but not so difficult it becomes frustrating. And finding this balance is key to entering flow states. Just think about it. If you're highly capable and the challenge is too low, you're bored. You're not in flow state. You're checking out. If you do the opposite and the challenge is too big and your capability is too small, then you're stressed out of your mind. That won't access flow states, right? So you want to get something a little bit closer together. Number two, clear goals help you to access flow states. So knowing exactly what you need to achieve can help direct your focus, and focus is essential for flow. So you can set specific, clear goals for each work or study session to give your mind a tangible target to aim for. Another quick tip, eliminate distractions. To achieve flow, you need uninterrupted concentration. Prepare your work environment by eliminating potential distractions. That sounds obvious, but common sense is not often common practice. This might mean cleaning your workspace, using noise-canceling headphones, informing others not to disturb you during your deep work sessions, and you probably have a number of ideas, right? So just ask yourself that question. How do you control your environment? Next, look for tools and resources at hand. Make sure you have all the necessary tools and resources before you begin. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, right? You want to make things easy for yourself. So this prevents you from having to stop midway because it interrupts your flow state, right? It could break your flow state when you have to go find something. Another quick tip is what I use is some kind of warm-up routine. Just like athletes warm up before a game, before they need to perform, you have to prepare. You have to prime yourself. And a brief routine can help transition your brain into a state ready for that deep work, that flow state. This could be a few minutes of reading. It could be a short meditation or reviewing your goals to get clarity on that. So remember, clarity is a superpower. Are you tired of constantly feeling overwhelmed by your never-ending to-do list? Do you struggle to find enough hours in the day to accomplish everything you need? But what if I told you there's a solution that can help you take back control of your time, your focus, your productivity? I'd like to introduce you to Kwik Productivity. This 10-day course is designed to provide you with the proven strategies you need to get more done in less time without burning out. So if you're ready to learn to get the most out of your time, your tasks, and your life, then don't wait any longer. Click the link below to learn more and secure your spot and your access right now. Next, we've talked about in Limitless the power of the Pomodoro technique. So similar to combating distractions. Using time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique can help you sustain your focus. You work for 25, 30, 45 minutes. This can help you maintain high energy levels and focus. Now, if you happen to get into that flow state, you don't have to stop at the 25 minutes. You could ride that flow state until you find diminishing returns, if that makes sense. But it takes time often to get into a flow state. So try the Pomodoro technique, give yourselves 25 to 45 minutes. If you access that flow state, you don't have to stop. You could ride that wave and then take a brain break to recover and refresh. Next, make sure you monitor your energy levels. It's just very important, right? Energy is the key to life. Flow is more accessible when you are both mentally and physically energized. That vitality is very important. So pay attention to your body's natural rhythms. You could tackle complex tasks when you feel most alert and most energetic. And one of the things that is kind of my go-to is just practicing mindfulness. I mean, think about it. Being able to control your attention is essential for maintaining flow. Regular mindfulness practice is like training. It can enhance your ability to concentrate and ward off distractions. And then think about this concept of feedback loops. Instant feedback on your progress can heighten your engagement, your alertness, and the efficacy of the work you're doing. So design your work so that you can recognize immediate results or get quick feedback. This could be through self-assessment. It could be through intermediate checkpoints. You could have an accountability partner or a learning buddy or somebody you're performing with. Just remember this. Remember, entering flow states is a skill that improves with what? Practice. Practice makes progress. The more you train yourself to enter this state, the easier it becomes. So I challenge you, experiment with these strategies and find what best helps you slip into your zone of genius. Here's to achieving your limitless performance. So thank you again for listening and watching. I'm your brain coach, Jim Kwik. Make sure you take the assessment before you listen to anything else online. Go to mybrainanimal.com. It's a free gift from me to you that will allow you to see what your brain type is in 4 minutes. And when you do, we give you a whole report on how to use your brain type to leverage flow states, to be able to read faster, improve your memory, remember names and faces, and so much more, because your potential really is limitless.